a lot of shit came up in the last one. I ended up going away for a little bit and just sat in silence. Didn't even realize that. Still stuck on this shit. And this sucks. This really sucks. And I'm looking at the pause menu for like the first time. What the hell are those diamonds? 1 out of 26. Is that in this level itself, or is that in like the world that I'm in? What are those 2 keys? What are these platinum, gold, and sapphire? Either way, I'm gonna hop back on the struggle bus here, because this has been bad for so long. How many lives do I have? Does it tell me? It don't even tell me. Oh, that does though. I have 5. Okay. I only have 2 of that chick though. I can't even go to the extra world now. What the f— when did I miss the other one? Let me open this up on— someone's commenting on my shit. I see you. Let me open this up on my phone. Someone's commenting on my shit. Oh, it's Trevor. What's going on, man? This is the worst thing in my life. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This is not gonna be a pleasant stream. It's the poop. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I've never played a Crash game in my life. Like, this is, I think, the last level in the, like, first island or first world. And I'm coming up on a checkpoint that I haven't been able to get by. Oh! Okay, not bad, not bad. Nope, 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 okay. God bless the man that didn't put fall damage in this game. Both of those at the same time. God, it's... hold on. Nope. Son of a bitch. You've never even seen a Crash game before. I mean, I've never, like, watched any gameplay for any of them. I just know that my hype for Spyro is real. I'm a big Spyro the Dragon guy, and that's gonna come out in about 2 months now instead of less than a month. But because they pushed it back, so to hold myself over, I bought this Trilogy because I know that a lot of people that were hyped about Spyro were also in the Crash wagon. Crash was a big PS1 platformer. I can't do shit. Fall flat on your face. Yep, that's the story. I played this for the first time last night. This is the first Crash game on the remastered Trilogy, and I was doing a little rough. You know, I had a few game overs. I died a few times, but I did okay for the most part. You know, I got here. This is like 8 levels deep. But a little further up here, I've never had this much trouble with this part. There we go. There's my checkpoint. Okay. You did it so late. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a late night kind of guy for the most part. So this is the checkpoint that I get stuck at. Because I can make it past... Oh, oh. Okay, that is usually a little bit harder for me than usual. It's this part here too. Okay. I'm coming just about to the part that I can't get by, that I couldn't get by last night. And it wasn't that, but that'll happen too. See, my issue is, with every other game I play, or the issue with this game for me, it is a lot of falling to my death. Yeah, I'm more of a late night guy. I had some free time today. It's a Saturday, you know. The issue here is it's about to come up actually. Oh, I got lucky there. Shit. Yep. See, my issue is it's the one-hit deaths. Yeah, it's storming where I am too. It's not too bad anymore. It's actually just kind of lightly raining, but it stormed all last night. It's supposed to keep storming today. till about like 6 o'clock here. Ooh. Yeah, I keep getting lucky that I have that extra. Those things are supposed to bounce you, and it didn't bounce me. Let's see. Okay, I gotta. There. Okay, I've got my extra bit of health still now. Bounce on that, bounce on that. Right over those. Oh! Nope, the second flare. See, I don't. Oh, this sucks. And I'm on my last life now. Oh. Oh, I got so lucky both times there. All 3 times. There we go. Okay. Okay. Bounce, bounce on this. Over. Lost my health. This is the hardest part for me right here. I can't get over this. That's the first time I made it over that. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing from here. Besides hitting another checkpoint, even though I have no lives. I haven't made it past. I'm gonna freak out if I die again here. This level is so long too. No! What? I landed on something. Oh my god. Jeez, that's crazy. I mean, I like me good storms, so... So this is the beginning of the level. You will see my full struggle now through this. And anyone else that ever stumbles upon this. I was so pissed off at this game last night. Like, I was doing okay, but I kept just dying at things that I shouldn't have been dying at. And it's a kid's game. I was also in a party with a friend, and he kept pointing out, I've never seen anyone so mad at a kid's game, and it just made me feel so much better. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. This is where it starts. This stuff's okay. First 2 checkpoints I have not a single issue with. Slept in the morning. Yeah, I've been doing that. My thing is, I'm a wrestling fan, and Japanese wrestling for that point, so if you don't know anything about it, that's cool, but like, there's something been going on that's been keeping me up really late. You know, because it airs in Japanese time, so it'll come on at like 3 in the morning here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so all this part here I'm fine with. Like, it's a little dicey right up here. Because these guys, you have to like get on... And then these pillars here are a pain in the ass. But this after this checkpoint here that things get rough. Okay. And yeah, and I just missed the platform somehow. Yeah, for me, I'm a normal, you know, I'll at least during the summer, like I'm you know, a college kid, so I'm used to being up late, but I guess also I have to get up early, you know, so I'm used to like 3 o'clock. I'm usually really beat, and I'll go to bed like around then, like without even like think twice about it. Summer, oh shit! I got lucky. I landed there. I jumped into that a second too early. And then I'll wake up at like, I don't know, 10 o'clock, you know, get 7-8 hours of sleep still. Unless I have to get up for work, but then I'll usually go to bed a little bit earlier. I'm responsible with my work. But, oh. But I'll be up watching this stuff till like 5 in the morning sometimes because of the time zone difference. And it sucks, but it's worth it. It's like once a year type thing. I got someone else checking me out right now. If the other person that's watching, if you want to make yourself known, you know, chime in on the conversation. We're here to talk and have a good time, and watch myself struggle playing this game. It's not always struggles, but right now it's definitely struggles. Alright, we got 2 extra lives now. I'm not even going for any of these apples right now because I just want to avoid that. That's what I was trying to avoid. Yeah, and see, now I'm already back to here. So, like, I can do pretty alright to here. And normally I don't even screw up on those, like, bouncy crates as much as I did when you first joined. But then that happens. And there goes one of my lives. I'm going to go for that box up there. There we go, I got lucky there. Why did that shit not bounce me? There we go. Wow. Yeah, I like WWE, but sometimes I like to watch the UK stuff, and it goes by midnight UK luckily, so it makes sense. Yeah, I'm indifferent on WWE. UK stuff's pretty good. I just don't keep up with it. You know, it's not something I religiously do. Like I said, the New Japan stuff, I'm just getting into that too, for that matter. So like that's probably why I'm so dedicated to it right now, because it's something fresh and new for me. Oh, God. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this is where the struggle comes in. I have 1 life after this. And there's like there's nothing I can do. Like, what the hell just happened? I don't know what just happened. I'm gonna clip that because that's like probably the best thing that's happened to me since getting this game. I gotta invest in some cheat codes for this and see if there's, you know, if it's true to PlayStation 1 fashion. I'm sure there's cheat codes. Okay. There, new checkpoint, and I have a life to work with. I think I can do this. I gotta be patient, that's the thing. I don't have patience when it comes to games too. Shit. Okay. 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 2 more lives. So that's huge. I think this is the end. I don't know what that platform's for. No, I thought it was the end, but it's not. Come on. Okay. Nope, nope. Now. Fire, go. Bounce, bounce. Shit, wow. That's what I hate, is you can clear the fire and it'll still get you. Every now and then thing for me. Well, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Because you said when you were 9 or 10. You know, it's just interesting to know when people got into it and when people got out of it, you know. I've been recently finding myself getting out of it again. Some of the stuff they do is just too childish, and there's a lot of people, like, I'm in the same boat as you. A lot of people are gone from when I was first getting into it. 12. Okay, yeah, see... So yeah, I'm 23, so I've been a little bit around the block a little bit longer than you. But you know, it's the same thing. It's the same thing for age doesn't matter. It's the same thing for each person. Like this since we were little. Yeah, like I can relate. I started watching it when I was like 4. You know, I remember watching it in the late 90s. You know, it's each their own. Same thing happens each time. It's just because you're younger, it doesn't mean it's a different story. You know what I mean? So I can relate to you on that, I feel like. Oh, that's not gonna end well. Alright, last chance, last life, before I lose my mind again. Almost missed that one. I need these boxes to contain extra lives. Or get 100 apples. Nope, neither. Great. I like to go back to late 90s stuff. I thought it was the best time for W. It was. And as a matter of fact, I've actually, you know, I have the network still, because I will watch, like, all the old stuff. I'll watch, like, the big stuff that goes on now, like SummerSlams tomorrow. I like NXT. I'll watch NXT tomorrow, too. I thought I could make that, and I didn't, and I'm gonna lose my shit. Yeah, no, I'll watch NXT. Like, I'll watch TakeOver tonight. I'll watch SummerSlam tomorrow, even though I don't really care for what's going on. But on the network, like, if I'm sitting down eating dinner, or just late at night, if I need to watch something in the background, I've been watching through the entire late 90s again, like the entire Attitude Era. I'm actually pretty much out of the Attitude Era. I've made it all the way to the year 2002. I'm coming up on the NWO coming in. So, you know, there was some good stuff after the late 90s too. You know, it wasn't all bad in the early 2000s. But just, as time went on, they just got worse and worse over time. They hit a gold patch again, though. I thought they were doing good. You know, the whole CM Punk thing happened in 2011. And that brought me back. I was out of it until I saw that. That really brought me back. And I was pretty invested for a while. They were doing good again for a little bit, but the last year or so, or even longer, has really just taken me back out of it. And New Japan, you know, they don't their stories aren't as out in the open, you know, obvious what they do, but the stuff they do in the ring is just insane. So the fact that WWE's losing all these guys, Japan and UK are getting all these guys. Oh, come on. They're getting all these guys. Yeah, you know, yeah, they have to be safer in general. Like, not even just deaths in pro wrestling, but like everyone's. It's weird to describe because I don't want to make it sound like it's a bad thing in a sense, because like obviously yes, avoiding death is good, and avoiding serious injury or permanent injury is always good, and I would never, you know, wish that on anyone. But I think because of with technology and all the things we know, modern medicine, like I think we push the envelope too far into being too safe. You know, because you look back at all these guys from the late 90s or early 2000s, and they're doing okay, you know? Like, they're fine. You look at a guy like The Rock. The Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, granted, Stone Cold had to retire early because of his neck issues, but, like, he lives a normal life. He's completely fine. He doesn't have any sort of issues that hinder his life. Hell, The Rock is the most successful man in the world right now, pretty much. Most successful actor, for sure. And, you know, he was around at that time. And I think just because we had a few cases of people... Yeah, it's not as interesting because of it. I think because there's a few cases of people that... There's unfortunate things, but they were outliers. They were people that, you know, they weren't what the average person that was around during their time were like. You know, you look at a guy like Chris Benoit. I don't want to talk about what just happened there. Look at a guy like Chris Benoit, you know, the whole double murder suicide. His brain was mush because of, you know, there was a part of it that was because of the wrestling, yes, but it was more because of the drugs he was on. Yeah, Daniel Bryan was able to come back. Exactly. So they're too concerned with being too safe. I can appreciate safety. I can appreciate not wanting anyone to have harm come their way, but they jumped the gun on Bryan, and they're jumping the gun with a bunch of other stuff. And that goes for the competitors too in the ring. You know, they work a safer style now, and that's fine. That's the goal, to not seriously injure anyone, but like to just dilute yourself to that extent when you don't have to. Like, they can dilute themselves and still have a good product. I think, you know, the last few years before this year, before last year, you know, the early 20-teens, I guess is the best way to put it. Like 2014 was a good year, 16 was a great year, last year not so much, this year definitely not so much. they were being a lot safer, but also still being interesting, still being good. So it's not like it's not doable, but they just don't do it now. These controls are so wonky. But not even the controls, but just the gameplay. Like the mechanics. Because it's not like the game's faulty. It's a remastered, polished game, but... Like, you don't know how much health you have. I don't think. Except for when you start off with no health. That's another issue. Why do you start off with no health? Let's see. I thought other than what was going on with CM Punk in 2012 was pretty good. I liked the stuff with CM Punk, but I liked everything else. They were doing really well for themselves in 2012 all around. 2012 was a good year. 2013 was a great year. You know, stuff like that. Like, this year and last year, I would say were the only 2 years that have been really terrible. You know, I did not, and it doesn't, like, just the things they do not help. You know, having Brock Lesnar as your top champion who doesn't show up ever helps nothing. You know, I don't like Roman Reigns, but I hope he wins the title tonight. Because then you'll have a champion that's there every week, and that's, even if you don't like him, that's just good for everything. That's the first time one of those plants has killed me. You've got to be kidding me. I got a trophy for dying. Game over again. I've never, like, I've had games that I'm not good at, and I've had games that I'm really good at, and in both of those categories, I've had times where I just do absolutely terrible. I wouldn't even say I'm the worst at this game, you know, I'm doing okay for the most part up until this level. But this part here has just made me, like, this is probably one of the worst things in my gaming experience, and I've been playing video games for 20 years. This is nuts. Alright, let's see. The why it's splitting up, I'm so hit or miss on that. Half the time I like that they did, half the time I hate that they did. So, I don't know, it's weird. I like Bray Wyatt. I don't like anything that's happened with him in the last 2 years or so. I don't know. Like, he's so... it's just so hard to care about him. It's hard to care about him, that's a good way to put it. Because of everything that happens. The second something seems like it's going good for him, it doesn't. The second you stop caring about him, he starts doing something again. It's another fall to my death. So let me ask you, did you like the wide splitting up, or did you not like the wide splitting up? I'm not sure what you meant by that. There's not even like enough apples in this level to get an extra life at any point. That's what I like about Spyros. If you die, you start off with full health. This, you start off with no health, and you have to get health throughout the place. If not, you're a one-hit death each time. Oh, those apples just go flying, too. I could have used those. Don't die here, don't die. Get that extra life. Oh my god. I need those extra lives. I need them so desperately when I get to this point. Oh no. Here, hold on. I think I can die here without, like, yeah, my deaths in that bonus don't count. And I really need that. I wish there was a way for me to stream. Let's not talk about that. You don't like when they're split up. Yeah, see, I think for the sake of, like, I like Braun Strowman. I think since he left, things for him were great. I think him not being a part of the Wyatts was great. I think for the other three, it would have been a lot better if they were still together. And I hope one day that they get back together. For me, you know, that's Shield levels of stuff. You know, like, Shield got back together is a huge deal. Put the Wyatts back together and actually, like, let them do something, and it'll be a win-win situation for everyone involved. I think people will love it. I think it'll help those three with their careers. I'm gonna go for these apples, and I hate that I'm gonna go for these apples. No, I'm not gonna go for them. No, I am gonna go for them. I can't make up my mind. I needed that more than anything, was that mask thing for health. I think he carries over into the checkpoints, and if he does, that's huge. Yeah, exactly. If you put Rowan, Harper, and Bray all back together, I think that's just money waiting to be printed. You know, I think it helps everyone. It helps the company. It helps the guys. It helps the fans. Like, it gives them something to care about. Because just right now, like, I don't care about Bray Wyatt, which sucks because I like him and I want to care about him, but I just can't. Yeah, exactly. They would pick back up. Like, all they have to do is pick back up, and their money. I'm hoping, I would hope and think, because I do think the Rowan and Harper are doing okay right now, but they could be doing a lot better. So I hope and think that in the draft next year that they'll all end up on the same show, whether it's Bray to SmackDown or them to Raw. And then you get them all together, now things are good again for them. This level is so extremely long, it's ridiculous. Jump too early. And the fact that the checkpoint... Oh no, I hit a checkpoint actually. I have 4 lives. Okay, I have a lot of tries at this. I have faith in this now. I think I can figure this out by the time. Nope. Oh, I got lucky there. I got lucky there too. I didn't think I was gonna hit him. I should get enough apples from this checkpoint too, so that if I die between now and then, I'll be good to get another life. I don't mind the Hardys being split up so much, because Matt's hurt. Matt's got to get healed back up, and Jeff's actually kind of hurt too. I like Jeff as a singles guy. I think he can handle himself. Matt, I mean, I like them together. I think they're perfectly fine together too, but I'm fine with them together or apart. I think they can handle themselves. They could do, you know, if they could get together and then still pursue like a singles title, because I was a huge Jeff Hardy fan back in the day. I lost my mind when he won the title back in 2008, I believe it was. Yeah. You know, that was one of my favorite moments of all time, hands down. You know, it was vindication for everything, but I think. Okay, I need a checkpoint now because I've never made it this far. Please tell me there's one coming up. A whole lot of extra lives. That's huge. Yeah, I like the Hardys together or apart, really. I just like the Hardys, period. Okay. I think I hit all the platforms on the way down. I did. I don't have to worry about dying here, though, as long as I don't fall to my death. There's no enemies, and that's huge. I'll look at your last comment in a second. I want to get out of this level. Oh, so desperately. And this... now I'm doing as bad as when you first joined again. With these platforms. I don't want to talk about that. That was embarrassing. Oh, come on! There. Fuck the apples. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, late 90s and early 2000s, they were great. Like, really great. Oh. Alright. That only took me... God, I don't even want to think about how long that actually took me. Up the creek. Yeah, so I'm on a different island now all of a sudden. Just nothing happened. I'm just on a different island. What? I think they are gonna get Rey Mysterio back. He just had a match in Japan. He just had a match in Japan like a week or two ago. I think he's gonna spend some time there. You know, maybe the rest of the summer, into the fall. But I think he'll end his career. He'll be back, you know, over here in the States. Failing a bonus round doesn't cost lives. Thank God. I wasn't 100% sure. Now we have 10 lives too. Oh, and there goes one of them just like that. Another river level. Here, back. I'll be here. Monkey! Monkey hurt me. Checkpoint. Oh, yes. Ooh, almost fell in the water. Is there a way to kill that fish? Doesn't look like it. Really didn't think I'd make that jump. What the hell? What was that? That monkey just absolutely slaughtered me. Oh no. let's turn the stream off for a second. I'm gonna start up a new one. Hopefully this kid gets the notification if he comes back. But I'm gonna start a new one in a second.